Walmart is a magical place where anything can happen. Every time you open those doors, you're opening a gateway into an otherworldly dimension. Mysterious things happen behind those doors every day. If you don't believe us, just go to any other store and try to compare anything as wild as the memes we're going to show you. We take a look at 6 Walmart memes that are way too savage. Number 6. Walmart, where there are no limits. So, we have to say, we're about 99% against body shaming. Then there are the other 1% of cases like this. This is just uncalled for. Who in their right mind would want to be outside dressed like that? Even in Walmart, a place where historically there are very few rules, this outfit makes this lady stand out. There's pretty much nothing right that can be said about this outfit, except that if everyone wore outfits like this, shoplifting would be much more difficult. Number 5. The greatest sporting event of all time. Yes, this needs to happen. If this was a video game, we would buy it immediately. Forza Walmart Edition. You can almost imagine that if this was a real sport, it could draw the biggest crowd ever. It's about time somebody found a reason for those little electric carts, other than carrying overweight people and blocking the way to the chip aisle. Now if we could just find some billionaire with a loose wallet to invest and slap a couple of Formula 1 engines in those carts, we'd have a brand new alternative to NASCAR. Number 4. Grow up. Now this has just crossed the line. Granted, most little kids do want to climb into their parents' cart and play around with the items. Those short legs make it physically draining to walk around the entire store. Maybe a college prank where some drunken students race through the streets. But for an average adult to climb into one of these carts, you gotta be a special kind of stupid. You are a grown-up, okay? You are a grown-ass person. There comes a time when everyone needs to realize there are certain limitations to what we will allow in a civilized society, and just because you're at a Walmart doesn't make it an exception. Number 3. Walmart Classy. After careful consideration, we've discovered it is possible to overdress for Walmart. Then again, a teeny tiny thong, a tight dress, and a very obvious skid mark might be considered overdressing in a lot of places. It's great that people nowadays are embracing their bodies, but at the very least, this looks painful. Like, to the point where you should check if your organs are still in the right place. And even if it turns out that they are, we would advise against the thong skid mark combination in the future. Number 2. The miracle in the alcohol aisle. For all the trash talk that has been said about Walmart over the years, this is an instance where a miracle actually happened. This woman was apparently unable to walk until she reached the alcohol aisle. It's clear proof that the laws of physics and society don't necessarily always apply to Walmart. Is it really that much of a stretch to imagine that a miracle like this could bless this woman with the ability to reach the top shelf and get her alcohol? Of course not, because at Walmart, that's where they keep the boxes of wine. Number 1. The Deep South. When you're at Walmart, it's easy to feel like you've been transported to another dimension. There's entire websites of images and stories of experiences that have happened at Walmarts. But when you go to a Walmart in the Deep South, there's no telling what you might find. For example, if someone told you a joke describing this exact picture, you would probably just accept the humorous anecdote. But sadly, what happens inside a Walmart often has no limitations. It might be easier to believe that somebody saw a zombie walking around at Walmart than believing that this picture was actually true. So the moral of the Walmart story is, the truth really is often stranger than fiction.